Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Highly Intelligent Podcast, episode 8. I'm pretty sure, I probably should have fact-checked before I started recording. And if you hear something, we got like 15 people who live above us, illegally probably. Hopefully they're going to be a part of the podcast. Actually, the ambiance that they give us is going to be a part of the podcast. And I'm just going to put my beanie on here real quick just because... I feel like I look better with it on, but...
So just don't introduce your guest.
Don't introduce your guest. Well, that's actually the first topic we have, which is the introductions. So we shall start with my guest here.
Hi, I hate cheetahs on everything.
Everything.
On everything. My real name is Juan.
You could probably tell by looking at him. It's one of 5 names.
My name is Mason Krajinowski.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say your last name because that's not one out of 5. And, he's an aspiring YouTuber, just like I am. He uploads, and, well,
sometimes.
Not as consistently as me, even though I did miss this Friday, but that's also because I uploaded on a Wednesday, so I was like, might as well just give it a break, So now that we're back here with the podcast, it's nice again. And I told you guys I wasn't going to record a podcast without somebody else in it, because it gets tiring just talking to yourself, because usually I just go on my computer and look up questions and I answer them. But this time I'm like, I might as well just not do that. I might as well just write some interesting ones down. And I have it on my iPad here. And so the first topic
topic is... Whose iPad is that for real? It's mine.
Okay. Yeah.
Second topic.
The second topic is when he was buying this iPad. Actually, I stole something from the Best Buy. He bought it at.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't.
It was the AirPods.
Oh, it was the AirPods. I accidentally took a water bottle from Best Buy. I don't even it just didn't even run through my mind. I was just like, I want this water.
It was definitely running through.
No, it wasn't. I just
Dude,
wanted
you
the water.
literally opened the fuck.
I opened the thing.
You opened it and walked out with it.
I didn't think about it though. I didn't think about it.
You dead ass took a sip before you.
I didn't think about it. I was just like, dude, this is my fucking refrigerator, dude. This shit is mine. And, I walked out, and nobody stopped me, by the way. Nobody tried to stop me. Nobody said anything. And then when it was after I got into the car and I looked at the water bottle I was drinking from, I was like, wait, I didn't pay for this. And that kind of
And then that's when he became a fugitive.
Yeah, that's also started me spiraling down to be a worse person. So now I steal from a lot of places. I can't name any in particular right now. It's just
you steal from a certain human.
I don't steal from individuals, only mass companies. I feel like that should be everybody's thing. Don't steal.
That shouldn't be no one's thing.
No, it should be everybody's thing. Don't steal from your neighbors. Steal from fucking gas station. Steal from Walmart. Just don't steal from your neighbors.
Don't steal from your local Walmart though. Always steal from a different Walmart.
Yeah, is that experience? What were you about to say?
No, man, that's not experience.
It's just logic.
Yeah, I mean, why would you steal from your local Walmart?
I mean, yeah, that's true. I didn't steal from my local Best Buy. It's because we don't have a local fucking Best Buy.
Well, that is the local Best Buy. Come on, go to the Best Buy.
I guess so. But, so on to the first real topic. It's kind of, I wrote these kind of with girl brains. So, this is a question you'd ask, a girl. But, what is a trait that we like about each other? I didn't really think of this answer. I didn't think of the answer.
So you just brought the bitches down.
I didn't think of the answer.
I feel like you should have thought about the fucking answer.
Okay, I got an answer actually. I got an answer.
It has to be a real answer.
Okay, it is a real answer.
Like friend to friend.
Okay, you are not afraid to talk about sensitive subjects. I will say that.
As in what?
As in, remember when you, because I was surprised you said this even. When we were at work and that one employee did that thing while he was on the clock. I thought you were just going to keep your mouth shut about it because that's what me and him were doing. And you were like, so I heard you did a thing, And I was just like, oh, I'm surprised you would even tell him.
Why would I not?
Exactly, but like I just wouldn't, you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep. I'm gonna be real. I'm not fake to no one.
Yeah. Well,
Even if I don't even know them,
yeah.
I'm just telling them.
I mean, yeah, I do think that's a commendable trait, but also at times it can be a little
Backfire.
Yeah.
But I guess a trait I like about you. That's the only trait you like about me?
No, that's just one of them.
Yeah, you gotta give me multiple, man.
Are you gonna give me multiple?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, I like the sense of fashion you got going on for yourself. You know, you're paying a lot of money for some jackets. It is definitely you, you know, because I wouldn't buy it. So it is definitely your sense of style, and the fact that you only wear Nike socks is also pretty cool, I guess.
That's like a trait. That's your like no personal traits, man.
I like the cars you be driving, like your truck's pretty nice truck, you know.
And, so nothing about me though.
I think
Just
socially,
material objects.
I think socially, you know, you're pretty confident socially, except when it comes to talking to retail workers. But like whenever you talk to whenever you talk to the bitches, as you would say, you know, you seem to have a fair amount of confidence in that, which is something I find to be a little more challenging.
So like the trait that I fuck with you is I could be myself around you. I can, and then I fuck with how we both don't fuck with certain people. Certain people, you just gotta know.
Certain people or a certain type of people?
Both, but
both.
Yeah.
All right.
And then how many did you give me?
I mean,
I feel like I'm going on a date with someone right now.
I had girl brain during this, but I mean, yeah, I listed like 5.
But you listed 3.
Okay, you listed 2. Which
like half of them were like material objects. I fuck with your bed.
I don't got a bed. I don't got a fucking bed.
But that's it, man.
Yeah, well, you just dropped your phone. But I mean, I do appreciate it, you know. I do try to make people as comfortable as possible, so having you be yourself around me is definitely, I take that to heart, you know. It is like, I do try to make people act themselves around me just because, you know, if you don't act yourself around me, then I don't really know who you are, right? So, you know, that's nice. And I guess, you know, you fuck with my bed, not living with the bed, you know, is whatever. And that kind of brings us to our next topic when it's like, what's it been like living with each other? And I started last one, you should go first.
I think it's been pretty chill between us.
Well, between us, yeah.
It's been like really good between us, actually.
Between us, but the other roommates,
I feel like
there's been beef.
it's not beef, but
It's dumb situations, would you
like,
say?
Let me explain this like the best way without sounding rude.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be watching this video. Hopefully. If he doesn't, he's fake as fuck. But there's just a certain situation where me and Malorax, our humor does not match with his humor. And he doesn't get the type of people we are whenever we see anger.
No, we like to rage bait.
We be rage baiting the fuck out of our roommate. And he takes that shit serious.
Yeah, but the thing about rage bait is like you can't take it serious, or else you will be angry.
Like if you take it serious, it works.
Yeah, and that's
it works really well. We've experienced that.
We've experienced almost a downfall of this whole shit because of some rage bait.
Yeah,
and you know, thankfully, people came to their senses. We all came to our senses. I came to my senses at least.
I didn't have no senses because I was like a small but big problem to that.
Yeah, well, I do tend to be an instigator when it comes to just smaller stuff like that.
I was trying in that big situation that happened. I was trying to see what was wrong, but then again, the type of person I am, I rage bait.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of just what happened, man.
It was kind of like that. Also, I'm gonna turn off the ringer on this little device you got here. Where is it?
Turn around. Turn it closer. Not that close. Reduce interruption.
I got you. So, I mean, yeah, but aside from the whole beef with the people
it's
we
not
live
really
with,
beef.
It's not beef. It's
It's
like
just really just dumb shit
dumb
that
situations.
people take serious when we don't.
But obviously, it is kind of our fault for doing so in the first place, so I take fault in that. So, but I mean, aside from that,
What about you?
the people above us have been kind of annoying me ever since they moved in. You know, it's hard to sleep at night because they be stomping, and it starts at 12 at night, and it doesn't end till like 6 in the morning. And you know, I sleep on a couch. I don't got a bed. I don't got a room.
Well,
But
he basically sleeps on. Well, he can sleep in my bed.
yeah, well, that's because of your recent job where you're not here for 12 hours out of the day, and those 12 hours just so happen to be at nighttime, you know, so. But that's been a recent thing, but I have been sleeping on a couch, and the couch
I
isn't.
know you slept on it last night.
Yeah, because I left my
You
shit in
all
here.
your shit there.
I left my shit in here when I was
You
at
left your
work.
Underwear there.
I did not leave my underwear. Why
You
the
left a
fuck?
couple stains.
Yeah, little crust streaks. But the couch actually is way more comfortable than my bed was in my parents' house, which is funny. But it just doesn't fit. I'm like 2 inches too long for that couch.
What are you gonna do?
It's not a couch though. It's like 2 recliners.
Yeah, but I used to sleep on a recliner.
Yeah. I slept on a
The
recliner a few
recliner
times.
was comfy as fuck.
They are, because I slept in one of my parents' house the other night. Not the other night, but like 3
Me
weeks
and my
ago.
brother used to sleep on the east side of the recliner.
But once we get that recliner, we could probably have more social events going on in here, because we would have more places to sit, which has been a pretty bad thing. Because we were supposed to get more shit like the second day.
I don't even know if we're getting that fucking recliner.
Yeah. 'Cause it's been the same problem the whole time, you know. It's just something says it'll get done.
Well, Gavin says
Yeah.
that it's gonna get done and it never gets done.
But I mean, at least he brought this thing, you know, after like 2 weeks. But we've been talking about getting that recliner in here for a long ass time. And
Well, he told me that we're probably not gonna get it.
why? What happened this time?
He be saying shit, obviously, that we know of. That's not true.
A little untruther.
I feel like he be. Never mind. Let me not say that. All right, continue.
Well, I mean, if we did get that recliner, it would be nice. And UFC is happening tomorrow. UFC 314, Volkanovski, Lopez, Patty.
Why don't we just buy a fucking couch? Another one.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could, but we'd have to go back there to that store and then haul it all. I mean, it's not the worst thing possible, but I mean, we can.
I mean, because I'm gonna be real. If he makes the plans of getting one, we're never getting one.
That while that may be true, you know, you can have faith in some people, you know. Even though he did tell you that it's never gonna happen, right? Like it's basically not happening anymore.
Yeah, after I believed it was coming.
That's nice. I guess. Also, remember that couch she was gonna bring, and then I had to buy the couch.
Yeah. Well, we had to buy the couch after.
It was I paid a little bit more
Because
than
of my discount.
yeah, but still, you know. So that's why you get that one square, and I get those too. But I mean, yeah, living here hasn't been too bad. It puts me right in the middle of the city, which is kind of nice, you know, especially since being a country living person since I moved here. You know, it has been nice, even though I have been doing way less outside of home than I used to when I used to live in the country. I think it's just because now that we're here, it's like we already did everything we wanted to do before we moved in. So now that we're here, I mean, it's convenient, sure, but it's just there's nothing left for us to really do. You know, we can just hang out here instead of in the city.
Like, cause usually when we didn't have the house, we spend like a lot of us hanging out on the road, just going to each other's house to pick them up.
Yeah.
And then we spend at least like 2 or 3 hours together, and then the rest is just us driving back home.
Yeah.
Which I think forced conversation. Though.
It might have forced conversation, but also, you know, just living around people also forces conversation. So it's not like we don't have conversations anymore.
I don't know. I've been about the living situation. I've been feeling like I haven't been talking to our roommate in the longest time.
Was that your fault or his?
It's my fault. Like every time, I don't know why, but he just pisses me off.
What does he do?
Like, cause he pulled up today, and I was jerking off.
Were you?
He ruined my shit. And then I I went over there to get my AirPods because I couldn't listen to it out loud anymore. Because see, someone wanted to fucking come home.
Yeah.
And then and then I was leaving out the door to get my AirPods. He said, "Where you going?" I was like, "Nowhere." And that shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. I'm gonna be real.
But the fact that he interrupted you jerking off is making you not talk to him.
And then I was playing music, and he said, "Is that one girl from Reels?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "I fucking hate her." And I was like, I ain't even say nothing if I'm being real. That shit pissed me off more. But then I stopped jerking off and I just took a shower. Then I started doing laundry and cleaning my room.
You can learn to deal with it. Like, I was watching a
No,
movie.
I don't hate him. I wasn't mad. I wasn't jerking off about that. I was just fucking with you. But
Right.
I don't hate him, but I just don't want to talk. I feel like every time he tries to talk to me, I'm not in the mood to talk.
But, like, you want to talk to him sometimes?
Whenever, because, like, the job I have is very stressful. And, like, whenever I come home, like, I'm just not in the mood to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, it took me a long-ass time to just clean this fucking room.
Dude?
Yeah, and it doesn't even look that clean. But, like, I did a lot for what I usually do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at work today, I didn't feel like talking to anybody. I was on an empty stomach. I woke up just kind of like in a bad mood because I was up all night listening to the neighbors play a guitar. They were playing guitar upstairs at like 3 a.m. And so I was listening to them doing a fucking like Metallica solo up there. And so when I woke up, I was pissed off. And you know how I'm supposed to greet people? I was just like, yeah, well, what's up, man? And I didn't even I barely talked to anybody at work. But when I did, I obviously sounded tired and upset because I was. But
And I feel like today the reason why is because we had a run 1.5 miles. So when I got here, I was tired as fuck.
yeah.
And I think that's why most of the time and it's bad timing because whenever he comes, I'm always in that mood. And that's why that night he told me why I don't fuck with him. He asked me that,
Oh,
and I said some fucked up shit. But
he said something. I know what you said. It's not even that bad because
Well,
you
like-
told me that you felt bad and that you were kind of joking, but you weren't kind of joking.
I mean, at the moment, I felt like what I said was reasonable because that's how I felt like he was acting.
But then 10 minutes ago, then 10 minutes later, you called me in and said, "Man, I feel kind of bad."
Yeah, because he was just sitting there looking at me. And I was like, man, get the fuck out of my room. Like half a fucking sleep.
Yeah, I wish I could tell people to get out of my fucking room.
And then he was just staring at me. And that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I feel like I got anger issues, but like I don't do anything to show it.
yeah, I mean, I could understand that.
Like I do like I show it by mentally abusing people, not by physically.
Right. No. Yeah.
Like just say some fucked up shit about him. Like what I did that.
What do you feel? How do you feel about the introduction to the community device that was brought into the house maybe 3 weeks ago?
What?
The one that's kind of like the one you're holding right now, but it's like a little different.
Yours?
No.
Oh, I don't fuck with that at all.
No. Not like how? What do you mean you don't fuck with it?
Like I just don't want to be around it, and
No.
I think that's why I think that adds on to why
I think that's why I was thinking that we're like, well, maybe the introduction of that.
Because what I said on my podcast, I don't like being around people like that.
Yeah. Well, people in that state of mind, I guess you could say.
And people that I don't like being around people that just use it in general.
Like that actively. But every once in a while, do you find that to be okay?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't do it. I try not to do it, which I don't. I haven't done it like in years.
Right. And me, the living situation is cool. Privacy, it's gone down a little bit, but honestly, I'm not a person who needs privacy, really.
And the privacy thing, I mean, I feel like all of us are pretty. I feel like all of us are pretty comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I'll be showing them my ass cheeks and shit.
Well, I did that shit in 8th grade to random people,
Yeah, but like, my ass cheeks never been seen.
My
Like,
ass-
only from girls whenever I'm
Yeah.
butt naked.
My ass cheeks are public
Sensual.
property. Like, at that point, like, everybody's seen them.
But I feel like if you're over there jerking off in the living room and I look at you, I'm not gonna say anything.
I've never jerked off in the living room, by the way.
Where have you jerked off?
Nowhere. I try not to, I feel like it destroys my confidence. With what very little
I
confidence
only
have.
do it whenever I haven't done it in a long time, just to let out.
Yeah.
Just so I have more room to reproduce.
Like, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah, dude. If you don't jerk off, your balls will bust for real.
I don't believe that. What about
I
monks?
don't
What
jerk
about
off.
monks? Monks don't jerk off. But,
For real?
yeah. So neither do people that are, like, Muslim.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but the privacy stuff, like, I was watching a movie in there. I was watching The Irishman. It's a really good movie. Robert De Niro, fucking Hughes and Scarface. I can't believe I'm spacing on it. Al Pacino and Joe Pesci. It's a good movie, but I was interrupted a few times, which I didn't really care, but I did kind of want to watch it consistently.
Well, what do you mean? Someone tried to touch you?
No, like somebody sat down next to me. Our roommate did, which obviously I want to talk to him. No, not you, but obviously I want to talk to him. Like, I don't mind talking to him. But I was watching the movie. But anyway, we can go to...
Sometimes you be interrupting me.
What are you in here watching usually?
Like, I was just
I was taking a shower. And then you came and banged on the door.
Yeah, because all I heard was a fall. I didn't hear the door beep. And then I heard like a big ass shit. And then I was like, fuck, dude, I might have to defend the whole crib now.
And then you grabbed a pen.
Yeah, that's a sturdy ass fucking pen.
I mean, man.
I was taught how to kill someone with that fucking pen at work.
John Wick had ass.
I'm so that ass. They taught me how to fucking where to aim at.
Yeah, well, you need to start shutting the fucking doors. What you need to do. That's also something we gotta learn about living with each other. Remember when you left the door wide open?
You need to let that shit go.
Yeah, but you left the sink on like last night as well. It was running.
The sink, man. We don't pay for water. Why do you care?
I know, but still, also the fucking you left the iron on twice, 2 days in a row.
Hey man, you pay for electricity. That's your job.
Okay,
Man. It's your job to turn off the lights whenever.
I'm like somebody's fucking dad over here. Like, what fucking level your AC on right now? I'm telling you.
Yeah, but we do pay the majority of what the fuck is supposed to be paid for.
I know that, but also I am just saying. I don't know. How,
When have I ever not closed the door besides that day?
Remember when you did it like right after when you came and got me from work? I was like, you didn't shut the fucking door because you didn't. You looked like cracked a little bit.
I don't remember that.
No. So I have another question here, and this one's kind of more about just us individually. What is your definition of success?
I mean, just living on your own.
On your own?
Like for me being successful, not living on my own, but if my perspective of being successful is just being off the grid and not working and just living with someone that I love off the grid.
Off the grid, like no electricity, no phones?
Yeah.
Or, yeah?
Like just like farm.
Really? Really? I never would have thought of that about you.
Like that's what, as in success is, I'll say is my dream. And that's me living in the farm.
I'd say success is probably my dream too, to be honest. And my definition of success...
Because people have different perspectives of success. And
yeah.
I think mine is just being out.
Mine...
What? Oh, wait. Wait, so no, actually, mine's is having a job that I fuck with, and my dream job is being a fashion stylist, and that's what my and just doing what I love.
I think doing what I love would probably be it. So like my dream, whenever I picture success in my head, I think of me in a very nice house somewhere in tropical Florida with one girl in a nice house, and I'm a YouTuber. You know, I got my spoils from YouTube, and I mean, I've always had the dream of wanting to be a fighter, but also, you know, I feel like it's not even too late in my life for it. I just think I'm not in the right area to learn any shit like that because there's no gyms. The closest gym here is 40 minutes away. At least one that trains MMA. And aside from the becoming a fighter, I think YouTube is probably what I want to is my dream. To live in a nice house with a girl, have a family. That is my dream probably. And
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think having a family, doing what I love, and not worrying about money.
Yeah, not worrying about money is obviously like a big thing.
And then just, I was gonna say something but I forgot. And just honestly, staying off, not having a social life.
Mm-hmm. Not having a social life, like no friends.
No, no social,
no social media. Right.
Because I do want to cut off my social media whenever I feel is right. Because I feel like, because when I'm on social media, I just post whatever I think. And I feel like it's just, there's going to be a point where I need to cut that out.
Yeah.
And I need just to focus on my family.
There definitely will become a time in your life where that will be.
And that's what I want to do whenever, I just want to disappear off social media and just have my phone number.
I think when I get successful like that, I want to include people, include distant relatives even, because for me, from my perspective of and my experience, you know, I have distant relatives who may or may not include me from family events, and I think if I were to be successful with my family, I would include every cousin, no matter how far removed. There would be every aunt, every uncle, everything. I just want my family to be a family, and I don't want a last name or a relative to feel left out or change anything, you know? So I want the family to be inclusive.
And to add on to the thing, I like to live around my friends.
Yeah.
Like neighbors.
That would be
nice. Because I feel like, and I already told you this, but I feel like what me, you, and Gavin have, I feel like we're a family. I personally do feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to include y'all. Just living around type shit.
Yeah, the same area.
Yeah. Or just a couple minutes away type shit. That's what my dream, or my perspective of success looks like.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think that that's like inclusion is what I meant. Like distant relatives. Like I have friends who I've considered brothers before, you know, and include all their families and their family's family. I just think the more the merrier, honestly. And if anybody needs help, I want to be able to help them with that. You know, if somebody needs money, I've always wanted. Ever since I was a kid, when I saw someone in my family struggling, I've always wanted to help them. Or even if it's just a friend of a family, I've always wanted to help them. And I feel like once I'm able to help those people without having to look at my bank account first, I feel like that's when I'll finally be in there.
I've never been a good sibling or cousin. I've always fucked up. But I feel like the people that, and the only reason I exclude my other family is because I feel like they judge me based off what I did when I was young. So I feel like I help them all out. Just saying, no, I'm not on that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Because I feel betrayed, kind of. I feel like...
That's how I feel.
I feel like us being a family wasn't even the thing.
That's how I feel about a lot of my
Like,
family.
they were just my parents' friends that I don't really fuck with because of the judgment they did me. And low key, that shit caused me depression when I was young. Because I felt like when I portrayed a family, I portrayed all of us getting along, and that what we had wasn't that.
Yeah.
So I felt like that shit just wasn't a family, and that was just some other shit that I didn't have no name for.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of experienced something like that before, where I've been down to family, and I can kind of tell that they're judging me, but they're not really, you know. And what I mean by I've been excluded before is like, I remember one time everybody was taking family pictures, everybody, and they didn't want me to come, you know. They didn't want me to come. They didn't want me to be in the photos. And if you go to anybody of those, like if you go to any of their houses, there'll be no trace that I exist, you know, not a picture of me nowhere. Which, you know, it did fuck me up, and it's kind of why I'm kind of I think the way I do. Like, I want to include everybody. I don't want anybody to feel the way I did. So I want to include all the family, all the distant family, all the distant fucking friends, everybody, you know, everybody's getting in the picture. Everybody's invited to everything, you know. It's not just direct.
It's not just I pick and choose.
Yeah.
It's just everyone can come. It's like an open party.
That is like an open party. Yeah. Speaking of parties, on to the next question here. Something a little less serious. What is our favorite food? I'll go first.
Speaking of parties, and you pull out that question?
Yeah. Because there's food at parties, you know?
Or like a type of food or
Anything.
a burrito from Chipotle?
Really? For me, it would probably be fried rice and chicken, angel hair noodles, like
what? With butter and salt?
with butter and salt, like the shit. And like Olive Garden makes it pretty good, except they don't make it hot. They give it to you kind of cold, which I don't have a problem because it still tastes good as fuck at Olive Garden. And you guys don't like going to Olive Garden for some reason. I fucking
Well,
love
I've
it.
never been, but I know it's expensive, and I don't like pasta like that.
Yeah, it's not just, but it's like
The only pasta I get is chicken Alfredo.
they have that. They have good.
But I only trust my mom's chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
You know what they say? Don't ever eat anyone else's spaghetti.
Eminem says that.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He just says mom spaghetti. He just says mom spaghetti. But
Only eat your mom's spaghetti.
actually going back to my next question here, going back to like you want all your friends to live next to each other. I have this question on here. What is your dream location to live?
Like a city?
Anywhere.
Just outside of the U.S.
Just outside of the U.S.
Like somewhere where the American dollar isn't worth nothing.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Like somewhere where the American dollar doesn't mean anything. So the American dollar will go for more in that country.
Right.
So I can get like a good ass house. That's what I plan on when I retire.
Overseas,
Is
basically.
move.
I know you can transfer a certain amount of American dollars to foreign currency, but I'm not sure if you can transfer all of it.
Well, it's like I'm getting paid. So just I forget what the place is called, but I think it's somewhere around Taiwan or something. And then just live out there, and it's cheap living out there with American dollars.
Yeah. When I think of a dream place to live,
Or Texas.
Texas.
I want to live in Texas too.
what's it?
Houston.
Houston. When I think of a dream place, obviously I'm gonna go straight to Florida. I want to go to a coastline in Florida, but I don't want to go to Key West. It's too expensive, and honestly, I think there are better places in Florida than Key West and Miami. I think there's like even right above at like Palm Bay, Melbourne. I mean, I've never really been to the coast of Jacksonville, but I heard it's not too terrible. Or maybe even Tampa. Tampa, I heard, is a very nice place. And, there's some nice places in Tampa. So probably around there, one of those places, just because Florida, it's just right in the middle. It's like, it's in the bottom, like it's the bottom of the country, but it's like everything's in Florida. If you need something, it's there. So I think somewhere on the coastline of Florida, I know it's expensive, but there are places where it could be manageable. And this next question we have, I know you're not really well versed in the UFC, but I picked the fight that you would probably know the most or have the most interest in, which is the Michael Chandler versus the Paddy Pimblett fight. We just had a conversation about that and what it means for the guys.
Michael Chandler and who again?
Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy. I think. Hold on, man. What do you want to know?
Okay, so
Who I think's gonna win?
yeah, let's start with that.
I want Michael Chandler to win, but I know Paddy Pimblett's gonna win. Just because of how the odds are.
The odds.
Yeah.
The thing about this fight is that this is the fight to really cement Paddy Pimblett as a real fighter because he hasn't really fought too many huge guys yet. But if he does beat Michael Chandler, that will put his name up there, and that will be like his first real opponent, And if Michael Chandler wins, then he'll be 3-4 in the UFC instead of 2-4. They'd probably just put him back up there. He'd probably fight Arman Tsarukyan, or maybe even Justin Gaethje or Islam,
But I feel like the fights, if Paddy Pimblett win, wouldn't go good. Like,
Yeah.
those would be good fights.
Well, if Paddy Pimblett, okay, there's something. Conor McGregor says he's keeping an eye out for the win. So I feel like the biggest fight that could happen in recent
I
time.
feel like that'd be McGregor versus McGregor, Paddy Pimblett and Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah, but Paddy Pimblett, for some reason, he is just so massive. Probably one of the biggest lightweight names on the planet right now. And so McGregor versus Paddy Pimblett would bring in a lot of eyes. It would probably be one of the UFC's biggest sporting events since McGregor versus Khabib, And if Paddy wins as well, it puts him higher. But it's gonna be the next fight for Paddy that kind of. It's gonna be the next fight for Paddy that kind of says if he's title shot worthy or not, So Paddy Pimblett, right? If he wins this fight, his next opponents are going to be crazy. So his next opponents would either be Ilia Topuria, which undefeated, knocked out the 2 greatest featherweights in history, or it would be Charles Oliveira, who is he has the most finishes in the UFC. He's my favorite fighter, and he's crazy on the ground, a lot better than Paddy. And standing, he knocked out Michael Chandler, which Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, the 2 hardest hitters of their division, couldn't do. So, I think Charles would be a hard fight. Or if he fights Islam, Islam is considered to be one of the greatest fighters of all time.
I thought he retired.
No, that's Khabib. That's his Russian cousin or some shit. And if it's none of those fights, he'd be fighting. Who would he be fighting? Arman Tsarukyan, which you probably don't know a lot about, but he beat Charles Oliveira by decision. Even though I don't really agree with it, I think it's bullshit. And he also cheated to beat Charles. He pulled down his shorts so he couldn't be held in a position, which it is cheating, but whatever. But Arman Tsarukyan is obviously a good fighter, but Islam beat him. So
I feel like Paddy Pimblett's gonna win.
Yeah. I think Paddy Pimblett on the ground is good, but I don't Paddy Pimblett says he can't be knocked out, but if somebody could do it, I feel like it would be Michael Chandler. Somebody who just throws everything at somebody in the first round. And, that's definitely going to be a good fight. That's probably going to be the fight of the night. And honestly, to me, it's more exciting than the main event, which is Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez for the featherweight title.
That ain't the main event?
No, it's the co-main. But it's not the main event because it's not for a title. But it's definitely there. And then we have Bryce Mitchell versus Gene Silva, which that fight you probably don't know a lot about, but it's going to be a good one because Gene Silva, I believe, is undefeated in the UFC. Bryce Mitchell, obviously a very controversial guy. He says a lot about Hitler, and but he's very religious, and he seems like a nice guy, despite what he says. But I can bring it back to a conversation that you can be actually a part of. What's your favorite show or anime? It's just a basic ballpark question.
My favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. So you want to do favorite IRL show? Is that your favorite show in general? Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got a different IRL show.
Well,
It's That 70s Show.
That 70s Show. That's what it's called.
That one's hard as fuck.
Is it?
When I watched it, I wasn't like. That shit made me mature because like that shit I wasn't supposed to watch it at my age.
Yeah.
I think I was like 10 whenever I started watching.
That 70s Show. What's it about?
It's about like this group of friends that are in like this shitty ass town in Ohio, and it's just like random ass episodes, and like they be smoking weed in their parents' basement. Like it just goes around. Like that's what I do remember. But all I know is that shit is good.
Yeah,
and I really fuck with that one.
So for my show, I'll give a favorite anime and a favorite show too. My favorite anime, I would probably say would be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but you know, my favorite part of the show isn't even animated yet. It's still just the manga. But I mean, I think it is a great show. I like the characters, and I think the community is a little weird. You know, I don't engage in the community at all. But that's like the same with all anime, you know. And my favorite IRL show, I never watched many IRL shows, you know. But if I had to pick one that I watched, it would probably be The Sopranos, just because it's a fire ass. I like it. I've seen it like 4 times. I think it's like for a show, I think it's probably as good as you can get, you know. Just because I'm a sucker for mob movies and mob shows, you know. Like I'm literally like watching Goodfellas out there right now before I started this podcast, and yeah, I'd say The Sopranos and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, favorite show in anime. So, all right, this one's a good one. This one kind of delves deep into the soul, if you will. So prepare yourself. How have we improved / changed as a person in the last year?
You go first.
All right. Well, I have a sense of individualism now. Now I'm an individual person. I have a job. I don't live with my parents anymore, so that's a big step for me. So I feel like I am my own person who spends my own money, which means now I feel like nobody can really say shit to me because I'm there. You know, I'm an adult. So now I can get into my own scuffles if I want to. Now I have to face the consequences of my actions if I were to ever get in trouble for anything. So I think that might have matured me as a person. And also working in this job that I have, I talk to a lot of people, so it's made me a lot better with talking to people IRL. Like I can go up to anybody in the store, or rather a cashier with it, because I don't like going up to random people and just saying shit. But like I can go up to any worker in the store and ask them anything now, just because it's like I know they don't care really that much. Yeah. So I feel like that has definitely made me a better person.
I like to think like that too, but then it doesn't work on me because then my overthinking starts overpowering that.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like about to ask someone something, but then I start overthinking, and then I just don't do it at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like with me moving in on my own, I feel like I'm actually becoming an adult now, and like I feel like that was never gonna happen. I feel like, and then my job, I'm around people over 20, and like I feel like I don't belong there because of how I used to function and how I do function. But I feel like the whole apartment thing and the new job I got is basically forcing myself to become an adult and become responsible. And then I haven't really changed anything else. I feel like I'm always going to be the same person deep inside.
Yeah. Well, I think for improvement's sake on my half, I mean, obviously becoming more of a social person is like what I dreamed of, you know, and maybe one day I'll be able to like go out and talk to people who aren't workers, you know, like for me, I've never thought of the idea of like going up to a girl and asking for her number. I always thought that was dumb, you know, I thought it was cringe. I feel like I'm just gonna wait till somebody asks me, and if I like them, I'll say yes. If I don't, I say no. And that's kind of philosophy I've had forever, and I don't think that'll change about me. No, I don't think I'm ever gonna go up to a girl and ask her for a number, unless it's a girl who I like know and like chill with, But like asking a complete stranger, I think that is not.
I feel like I'm actually not improved and de-improved.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way?
Because I feel like I became more of a negative person to people I've let go. Cause like whenever I'm bored, I'll be texting all my exes bullshit. Like every single one that I remember that
Yeah.
I be saying some dumb shit. So if any leaks come out of my messages, just know I was bored and I was just fucking around. But like, cause I said some fucked up shit. I didn't mean it, but it is what it is now. I already said it.
Yeah, it is. And for me, I don't engage with any of my exes, even though in high school I've only had one ex. But it is whatever. In middle school shit, I don't talk to anybody I used to go to middle school with anymore, just because they don't like me. They just all turned their backs on me when I moved away, and I kind of distanced myself from the rest of them who did like me. But just time moves people apart, and I don't want to quote Kanye West here, especially now that the Kanye lover has entered the domicile. But Kanye says people are in your life for seasons, and I think that's a pretty good quote, because it's true. People that you think you're gonna know forever are simply in your life for seasons, and seasons change. There's winter, summer, autumn, fall,
and that means the people change.
Yeah.
The same person you talk in summer might not be the same person you talk in autumn. It
is definitely true. And it's happened to everybody many times, I'm sure.
I feel like I learned from my mistakes, but I feel like it's kind of making me be someone who I wasn't. And I do feel like I'm not the same person that I was. And I feel like sometimes I be putting on this persona that I'm not, which I hate, but then at the same time it kind of helps with the conversations that I don't want to start. And then, yeah, but I've never went to a party before I changed, and now I want to go to parties. Now I want to drink. Now I'll be vaping. I'll be going through like a vape every week. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just bad habits. Everyone has bad habits, but
indeed,
I feel like mine is a pretty common one, which is stupid.
It's just
I should have known.
It's just the young people lifestyle. People go to parties and stuff. It's just I don't go to parties because I don't like talking to people in public, people who I don't know. It's not like a big thing. I don't like going out to public like places and talking to people, as I said. So parties obviously are a big no for me. And just the type of people you'd meet at a party is like it's typically not the type of people I would ever enjoy to be around, So that's why I avoid.
I feel like parties made me more comfortable, because when I was drunk, I became social as fuck. Like that night out, I went and met Ludacris. Like I don't know what was wrong. Hella social. Like I felt like that wasn't me. But I think the alcohol brought that shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to everybody with my slur voice. Like, but I kind of fucked with it, and that's why I did it again.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that night where I was social as fuck, like I felt accepted, kind of.
Yeah.
Like I felt like that was the only place where I could do some dumb shit and people wouldn't give a fuck, really.
Yeah.
And I'd know that.
Yeah, that's true. Chances are you probably wouldn't see those people again,
And I feel like you should come to a party with me.
The last one we went to, I almost froze to death. Like, actually.
Yeah, but like it's summer now.
That is true, but...
And you didn't really gotta do nothing, just be with me. Be with the game.
Yeah.
Socialize. Don't you want to become more social?
Yeah, but I'd rather not do that by hanging around a bunch of...
Yeah, but then they give you experience. Like
I can get experience. I get experience every day at work. I talk to people.
I'm glad you should go to the party. Just
Well,
one more time.
at some point maybe. But we have our last topic here.
Hold on, wait. We haven't finished this conversation, buddy.
All right.
Don't try to dug this question on my podcast.
Your podcast.
Yeah, I actually changed it. This is now. What the fuck did I name my other podcast?
I have no clue. I don't remember.
Swag. This is Swag Podcast 2. Because we swag. And we be swag.
So what was the question?
I forgot. Alright, continue with your last
So
question.
the last question here is, okay. Give me money.
I ain't got money.
There's money deal. And I was gonna ask that to everybody here, but we started without the other person, and so
So you want to put this on the spot?
Yeah.
No, there's money due to you too.
No, I mean.
A couple hundred. Yeah, hold on. Let me add up the months.
Oh no, we don't need to talk about that.
Wait, hold on. No, because we can.
But that is the last topic.
No, well, hold on. No, because
that's
we can add this up.
No.
Let me see how much you would have owed us.
How long have we been here for? 2 months? 3? 3 months. How much were I? It was like $320. Dude, that's like a month's.
You owe me $1,087. Do you have that? Because well, actually, let me subtract how much I owe you. What, 38? Ooh, $1,497.
Well, guess what? I haven't even made that working at my fucking job. So.
I mean, you know I'm gonna pay you back, just not right now.
You know, I'll pay you back when I get successful.
Yeah, I'll pay you back whenever I go up on the leaderboard. You know?
But
I'll pay you back this week.
right, but also I was just gonna say that like I was hoping you guys had your wallets around. I was just like, give me money. Give
You
me
can
some
check
money.
my wallet.
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
Yeah, there's like $5.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the topics. Is there anything you want to go back and touch up on?
I want to touch up on. Is there anything you think that I've improved on personally?
Well, personally,
Do you think I've improved on anything
on anything,
since the last time? Since before we moved in?
I think you take things less seriously now, which I like. I don't really like serious people all that much.
I've never ever not been.
Well, there's been times where I've said a few jokes and it has gone to you, or maybe you put on the appearance that it has gone to you. But at least now you're less dramatic about it, you know.
Yeah,
Which
I just get drunk.
well, wait, are you saying I'm causing this?
Yeah.
What do you?
Y'all causing this pain inside my heart.
Really? Yeah, I almost crashed out at work today.
What?
I was up there folding towels and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was actually thinking about just like throwing down everything at the computer and just walking to Tallahassee. Like I was thinking about walking on my 2 bare feet to Tallahassee.
Yeah, you have to walk there for a couple of days.
It would take like all day. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna fucking go and buy some shit and then I'll call someone to get me. Like I was actually thinking about doing that today.
Why? What were you
Because
doing?
I was just so mad that I had to be there all day. Cause like I don't get days anymore. You know, it's like my whole day is gone. It's like I can't get morning and afternoon and then spend my afternoon doing something. It has to be 12 to fucking 10 at night. You know, and then that's the whole day. You know, I can't do anything before I wake up because then if I do, I'll be exhausted and I'll barely be able to make it to the end of the workday. So it's like my life is being taken from me almost. You know.
Well, yeah, that's what a job is.
I know, but
You just haven't found the right job that you like.
Yeah, I guess. And also, on my days off, I don't do
Because
shit.
I be feeling like that too, but then I like my job too.
Yeah.
So I don't really be feeling like that a lot.
Yeah, but right? Well,
Cause sometimes at my job, I'm gonna be real. I be feeling like just cussing everybody out and leaving.
yeah.
But then I remember.
Well, you make a lot more than me, so like, there's something in your head like stopping you from doing that.
Yeah.
But for me, it'd be like, oh man, I won't be able to get $12 this hour, dude. Which it's not terrible, at least for where we live. But like,
be able to get.
but if I walk 45 minutes south, that's like fucking pennies, you know? It's like I'll be making fucking pennies now compared to if I just walked 40 minutes south. And somebody in the scat pack outside. But, you know, it's just, I just get mad, you know? And there's people who tell me that like having this job is so great. It's like,
I mean, it is.
I just,
I'm gonna be real.
I like
it
the people.
is a good job that.
It's because of the people.
Yeah, and that's what I told you.
I know the people are cool.
What did I tell you before you got the job?
You said my boss would be cool as shit,
Yeah.
and he is cool, right? He's a nice guy, you know. He does gestures that are nice, you know. It's not about the boss. It's just about it's bullshit work, you know. I feel like I should be doing more. Like I was a kid, I envisioned myself at 18 doing something way more.
I didn't envision anything at 18. I thought I would be dead if I'm being real.
I thought I was either gonna be dead or I thought I was gonna be doing something crazy, you know. But like now I'm not dead, which okay, you know, fair point. But I'm like, what am I doing, you know? And like this morning I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm making 12 an hour.
What's wrong with the couch?
I'm fucking too long for it. What the fuck do you mean? And also, it gets a little too hot in there sometimes. But aside from that, you know, it just, the whole situation, I like living here. I like the living situation. But I just know.
Are you grateful for what? Are you grateful for what you got here?
I mean, obviously, you know, a place to stay is pretty fucking nice, right? And that's why I haven't left yet. But, like, is being here, it just reminds me, is like, if I did leave and just fucking started walking one day to somewhere, I wonder what would happen.
Before he's gone, chill out.
No, like for real, if I just started walking one day, where would I end up? You know?
You'd end up wherever way you're going.
Exactly, but like, I would wonder if I could have a successful life just if I dropped everything, took my wallet, my phone, and
Well, why
just
don't you bring a wallet if you want to get paid?
money. I would want the money I have now. And I just started walking south. Where would I end up? What job could I get? Where would I be living?
You'd lead up to the ocean.
I mean, eventually, but maybe the ocean is where I want to be. So
That's crazy.
So, I mean,
I want to leave. I want to walk up.
New York, Canada.
I do want to move to Canada.
Yeah. What the fuck is in Canada?
It's cold. I like cold.
Just move to like Montana.
But I want to be in a different state. Like I just want to be in the border of Canada.
You said you want to be in a different country. I mean, sure, I guess dual citizenship is cool until it comes down to the whole
Triple
insurance. You know, and it gets a little iffy there. Like, triple? Oh shit, the citizen of Mexico. What the fuck am I talking about? Is that even legal to have a triple citizenship? I thought it was only dual.
We're finna find out.
I thought it was only dual citizenship.
We're finna find out.
I don't even know Canada's immigration laws, man. Like people don't be moving to Canada when they move out of the U.S. and they move in other places. That ain't Canada. And Canada might become a part of the United States, then, you know. So, how do you think just a huge ass expansion to our empire, to America's empire? That would be fine.
I don't think it would be anything different.
You know.
I feel like the gas prices would go down though.
Yeah, probably would.
A tremendous amount because Canada has a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Before Biden, we used to export oil from Canada.
Dude.
Until Biden took that shit away from Canada and just wanted to get the oil from America.
Yeah, I remember Arthur talking about that, something about the Federal Reserve and like you don't take that away because when you need it, you won't have it or some shit. But that'd be cool. Even though Alaska was Canada at one point, but we got our hands on it somehow. But you know,
I don't know how.
and same with the only thing I know with Hawaii, we went to Hawaii, killed a bunch of people, and that's how we got Hawaii.
That's fucked up.
that's also how we got all of America. It's just by killing the people who live there, which like
holy shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you know a lot of
they took Texas and Los Angeles. And
it used to be Mexico.
Holy shit, dude! America is a fucking traitor.
And then Mexico had to regress to selling drugs to different countries in order to keep their economy stable. Which is, something. Yeah, they haven't taken Cuba yet, though. Cuba's still standing strong.
Cuba, they have some shit in Cuba, though.
They do have American territory in Cuba, but
yeah,
they don't have all of Cuba yet.
They're going to.
I'd move to Cuba. Only if they got rid of the Cubans, though. No, I'm joking. I have good friends who are Cubans. I'm joking. But I think Cuba as a tropical area is pretty nice.
So you gonna let them know about your problem?
No, probably not. Because it's not a problem, it's just one. I'm not gonna buy another one because it's $20 fucking. So bad news for you, I guess. But You know, I'd rather chief off something else than pay $20, bro. Even though it's
Chief on food.
fucking Parker's, I don't know.
You be hitting his shit? He be buying his shit off TikTok shop.
Nah, I don't be in this shit. TikTok shop, they sell. Is that legal?
That's a diffuser.
That shit's pumping like water into your lungs. That's how you get pneumonia. TikTok shop, babes. Dude, that's fucked up. He gets everything. He gets Pokemon from TikTok shop. He gets babes. That's great. It's probably where he got those fucking cubes at too.
What cubes?
The fucking edible cubes.
Oh.
It's probably where he
I
got
don't know
those.
anything about that.
Well, you weren't fucking there. It was me, Gavin Park, and I mean, it's TikTok shop. I don't think I could trust TikTok shop. It's like the same with Facebook Marketplace, but like it feels like a lot worse
No.
because it's like companies. But it's like I don't know.
TikTok shop is, I think it's really secure.
Is it
Yeah.
really? I've been seeing a lot of sex toys on TikTok shop as well.
Yeah, it's like fucking eBay. It's not like eBay.
It's like Wish?
Amazon.
No way.
Yeah, it's like different distributors.
Yeah, but just, is it? How can it be fucking trustworthy? It's TikTok.
Yeah, it's a fucking big ass business.
I
You
know.
think they're not gonna fucking if they have some fraudy shit going on, they're not gonna have it keep on going on.
But Temu and Wish are still here. They have a lot of fraudulent shit.
And they make that shit obvious.
But I feel,
Well, that's not fraudulent. They're just making that shit in China.
I guess. I mean, I guess
And that's like, and they make that shit clear. Obviously, because
TikTok shop. I mean, I've never bought anything on TikTok shop. I just feel like my credit card
I
information
bought
would be
that
at.
sunscrub from TikTok shop.
What? You bought what?
That shit I used for my body.
Oh,
I bought that shit. I was like,
you gave them your bank information, like everything was fine.
Yeah. And then I used to buy my screen protectors from
Yeah. So like, I can go on
from
TikTok.
Magic John. From Magic John.
Is it like you have to check who's selling it, or like is everything good? Like if I see just one
If you
random
see
thing,
on your For You page, it's probably gonna be good.
really. So if I see something I just fuck with, that's like just a random seller, I can trust it.
Well, you can't even do that on Amazon.
What do you mean?
Because what you see in the pictures probably ain't gonna be the same thing as you see online. That's why you gotta check. That's why you check the reviews on Amazon as well.
Yeah. I don't check reviews on Amazon.
Then you have to. But I always check the reviews on. The only thing you have to worry about, I don't have TikTok anymore. But whenever I did, the only thing you have to check is the account and make sure it's not them acting like the main account, like the real one.
Mhm. So TikTok shop is like legit. I always thought it was just like fucking scammy bullshit.
No.
How?
I mean, Amazon, if you buy Pokemon on Amazon, people
It's
take
fake.
it away.
Yeah. Well, that's also the companies who distribute them.
Yeah, so you can't really trust anybody.
Yeah. You can only trust your local shops, which you can't even find Pokemon in anymore. Or they
Harper.
fucking double charge you, overcharge you.
Double charge.
They add on prices, and they also still owe me like $30 fucking that they haven't refunded yet. It's been 2 days. It's been 5 days, I think. You know, which is cool, I guess. But my local card shop overcharged me. No, they didn't overcharge me. They undercharged me. But then they revealed the real price to me, and I was like, I don't want to fucking pay that. And so I told them to take all the bullshit off, and they didn't do it. And I ended up paying, and they owed me like $30 then. Like I paid $40 for something, and I ended up spending $70 because I wanted to buy 3 Pokemon tins of Paldean Fates one, and I thought they were $6 each. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is a steal. But it turns out there was an invisible one that they
16?
yeah for 1 tin. For one
For Paldean Face, the mini tin?
Yes. And so he didn't see that until the last second. And so he undercharged me. And then he was like, hold on, wait, I'm just going to charge you the rest of the money. I was like, whoa, I'm not paying 16 for each of these. I said, take all them off. And then he was like, all right. And I was like, okay, so what about this refund thing? And he said, oh, you'll receive in the next 24 hours. Waited 2 days, didn't get nothing. I called the lady. She said, oh, it'll be to you within like a week. And it's been probably about a week now. So I don't know.
It's been a couple days.
It's probably been a week.
It's been
When did I
3
get
days.
that lunchbox? Like 5 days ago.
3 days ago.
Not 3 days
Yes,
ago.
I did.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Check your fucking receipt.
I can't check my fucking receipt. But I feel it's definitely been longer than 3 days. In Walmart don't got shit. Well, apparently today it did, but it wasn't nothing. It was like, what was it, Silver Tempest and Lost Origin?
Lost Orange and Silver Tempest, which is good.
That is good actually, but we can't do it because it's closed now.
It's not.
And also, we couldn't drive before because I was scared. I wasn't scared, but I don't like driving other people's shit. But I mean, Pokemon, it's just so fucking stupid.
Why do we always end up to Pokemon? We need to change.
Change into what?
Music. What do you like listening to? What do you listen to this week?
I listened to a lot of rock this week, like Metallica,
Metallica.
Black Sabbath,
Black Sabbath. I know Black Pearl from
Pearl Jam. I listened to some Pearl Jam. I think that's about it. I listened to like a few songs from those guys. And then Cardi, but like not the new Cardi shit.
I've been listening to Two Hollis' new album, Stars. I've been listening to. Let me check this shit out.
What are you looking at there?
Mac Miller's new album. Newest
It's
album.
not new.
I've been listening to a lot of ASAP Rocky lately, which I always come back to ASAP Rocky. And then Netspin. And then there's one song from Don Toliver. I don't fuck with Don Toliver because he took my girl. No Pose. Now I tried listening to the new album from Ken Carson, but that shit's actually dog shit. Like, I'm gonna be real, that shit's fucking bad.
I don't even like Ken Carson, but
I fuck with Ken Carson heavy, but that shit is fucking dog shit. Every song sounds the same. And then Frank Ocean. And then,
that's the other thing about all Ken Carson songs. They'll sound the same.
and then Charlie XCX.
I don't know who that is.
Brad Summer. It was a Brad Summer this summer.
I don't know shit about that. But
I can't play music.
I'm gonna circle back around to music eventually. My playlists always circle around. Like Roddy Ricch has been in my I've been listening to The Box for like a week.
Alright, bro, stop the podcast.
What?
The Box?
Yes, dude, The Box.
Dude, we're not in 2016 anymore.
I just hit the link with The Box, and I was listening to
Pop Smoke?
I was listening like a month ago. I have been listening to Pop Smoke.
I can tell.
How the fuck?
Bitch, you were listening to Roddy Ricch.
I have been listening
When
to
you
Pop
listen to
Smoke.
Mo Bamba?
No, I don't ever recircle back to Mo Bamba. I just don't like that song.
I fuck with that song.
I don't like it as much as I used to. But I have been circling back to Pop Smoke.
I remember it was Mo Bamba versus Sicko Mo.
Yeah, and then Sicko Bamba came out.
The fuck did that come out?
Sicko Bamba was the mesh between that whole thing.
But I fuck with this album.
Save.
Sad. I love Sad.
She made Smooth Operator and something else. There's one other
And
song.
this is a 10 out of 10 album.
Really?
I fuck with that album heavy. And that's obviously a 10 out of 10 album.
Can you say every song on there is a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, the Jack Harlow is ass. He's ass, but I like this album.
I've never heard it.
I fuck with it.
Yeah. And then, I have a few albums in here somewhere. Unrecognizable, but they're fucking gone actually. I don't know.
Then I have my mini 10 collection.
He does have as many 10s for Pokemon.
And then I have my
Ciroc.
I really just like this Pearl.
Take it out.
No.
Take it out and put it in your shit like, ooh.
No.
The demon already crafted him, bro. The demon's already here. One mission of Uzi is a fucking demon.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd just be chilling.
We all be chilling, you know? And tomorrow, I gotta be chilling at work all fucking day again, till 10 o'clock again. Actually, no, I think tomorrow's 8, because the fight's happening. And I probably just wouldn't go to work if I had to miss that fight.
Damn, so I'm gonna be home alone.
I'm gonna be there at 8.
In the morning?
No, 8 and 9.
Yeah, I don't have work tomorrow.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So I'm gonna be all alone.
You're gonna be all alone, dude. All alone. I mean, it can't be that bad being here alone, right? You can go out and do shit. You have a car.
I don't want to do shit though.
Well, that's a different problem entirely. I mean, you can choose to be bored, or you can choose to do something.
What the fuck? I'm probably gonna get Chipotle tomorrow.
Play Apex and Chipotle.
I don't know. I think Apex is only fun when I'm playing with home.
Yeah, I do Apex. I was mad as fuck when we played that deathmatch one.
Did you not see the fucking that one game? I think it was yesterday.
I heard you. I heard it.
Dude, I was shitting on the people.
Dude.
I killed like these people were rough as fuck too. I killed like 3 fucking squads by myself.
I remember when we played the deathmatch. I was just throwing as much change as I could, just across the living room. Just change everywhere.
You trying to play
Right it?
tonight?
I mean, sure, we can. Yeah, we can play Apex. Apex. This is the apex of the podcast. This is the peak, which is at the end, guys. So if you like this episode of the Highly Intelligent Podcast, I recommend you subscribe because there will be many more episodes just like this, and
There'll be another guest on the podcast.
Yeah, and they'll just get better. More and more we're on it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and we'll definitely catch you in the next podcast.
I'm gonna put my hand up in the camera. He's gonna turn off the camera.
Nah.